but still, yeah.
Okay. Today we're gonna start this morning by continuing what we've done yesterday.
Okay.
So we're gonna continue this morning what we finished off yesterday, which is the 3 esta. Now there's a very simple way to break it down, okay? The thing you need to recall is first and foremost, the esta that has the accent on the A, está. Okay? The words, está.
Okay.
And you're going to hear that. When people speak, you will hear that distinctly, okay? The A stands out, the whole weight is on the T and the A, está.
Right.
That means he or she or it present at a location or temporary position. In other words, it's the word is in English.
And that's for he, she, or it?
It's the word is, and it does the same function as the word is does in English.
Okay.
And mind you, that means he, she, or it, present time, at a location, at a temporary.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, makes sense? Like, just tell me that this makes sense and you feel 100% certain that that's sunk into your brain, because that's important that it will.
It's a temporary location.
Temporary position or location, those precise words.
Yeah. Okay.
Because being hungry is a temporary position. Being pregnant, being under the weather, being cold, being hot, being sweaty, being tired. That is a temporary, not really a location, but it's a temporary situation. Okay?
Right.
Uncomfortable, sleepy, sweaty.
That
is location, position. Another facet of that is location. If you are Jim and you're an American male, that's fixed. But if you're at home at the basement in the car, that's temporary. And if you're hungry, cold, or tired, that's also temporary.
Right.
That's
Got it.
what
Yes.
this is.
Okay,
right?
that makes sense. Totally.
Okay. Position or location. So from now on, every time we speak of this, I would like you to get used to using this set of words.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Again, esta. The one with the accent on the A, the one that sounds like the A is very strong, equals the word is. Clear?
Yes.
That's it. That's what I want to be in your brain. The next thing is that you got two other ones that look and sound different, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those two other ones are the word this or that. Okay? That's what it means.
So both of those, esta and esta.
Exactly. That's what it means.
Okay.
And specifically, it would be a singular female object or person.
Okay.
Okay. I want you to write that down too, because it's very important.
I am writing that down right now. A singular female object or person.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's this or that.
Exactly. Exactly. And it's probably useful for you if on that particular page of your notebook, you will attach this particular printout. You could print it a second time and staple it to that page so you see exactly what I mean by those words.
Yeah, I've taken all my printouts and laid them out here. I can just grab it and attach it to this.
Yeah, this actually have two printouts. By the fact that you're surrounded by them, then that makes it so much more accessible. If you only have one and you have to look for it, that's a long wait. But if you're all around you all the time.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and print it up. I'll leave this here with my notes too.
Okay. Now I'm going to explain to you why. Okay. This is in a nutshell. There is a nice long scientific explanation, and you can go to the linguistic department in any university in any Spanish-speaking country, and they'll be happy to give you a lecture about it and give you, I don't know, a scientific paper to write about it. Okay. We're not going to do that today here.
Okay, thank you.
seriously, like there is a big thing, but in the bottom line is that those two words, that's what they mean.
Okay.
Okay, so now, this is, and that say, do you want an explanation or not really? Are you good with just leaving this the way it is?
I think just for now, we'll leave it as is.
Okay, perfect.
Get into more detail later, I'm sure.
Perfect. There you go. This is why, like, that's it. Now we're just gonna close the subject here. For now, it's good.
Okay,
Okay.
got it.
I'm gonna give you a few more examples so you can read them, and then you're just gonna like,
Yeah, I'm trying to print all of our chats at the end of every lesson. So I'll have all of that too.
okay, there you go. So this is what you can, the examples. And
Okay,
same way I use them in English, it's the same way you use them in Spanish, and it's the same thing all over. So those two words mean this or that. The end.
right.
Okay, good.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, cool. So now we're gonna do a little bit of warm up, and then we're gonna go back to, ease into go back to sailing basically. So I'm gonna give you a sentence in Spanish, and I'm gonna ask you to translate it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So let me write it down. We're gonna practice the belonging things. So what can you
Okay.
tell me about the belongings? There's like one really important point that stands out. Why don't you tell me what you can tell me?
That there are lots of ways to say it, different for the different parts. The mine, yours, his, hers, whatever. There are lots of different ways to say it, and I guess that the main thing will be just learning which one's correct
Okay.
as we go forward, because
Okay.
it's not real
So
obvious at the beginning.
here is what I want you to remember about this. So in the future, whenever I tell you to recap that subject for me, what is that about? You're going to tell me very important things. Okay, that's the heart of the matter. That's what it's all about. So,
Okay.
Let me bring up my note here. Okay. I know that there's a lot to remember, but the easiest thing to remember is this. This is the number one thing I want you to tell me every time I ask you about this subject. Here it is on the screen.
Suits only works for everyone who isn't I, you, or we. Okay.
Yeah, you remember this? This is the number one thing I want you to remember.
Okay.
Number one, the number two thing that I want you to remember is this.
Sue is singular, Sus is plural.
Excellent. Excellent. Those are the first two things I want you to know about the subject. That's all you need to know. The third thing would be the words that are used for I, you, and we. Okay? After you remember the first pointers really, really well, you can start assimilating point number 3. Is that okay?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, write it down this way with this structure and start working on it.
Okay, yeah.
Weeks from now, I want you to know all 3 points. Fair enough?
Yes, it is. Very fair.
Okay, good.
Know this. Big notes here. Okay.
Okay, so example sentences.
Okay, sus hijos son grandes. Would that be your children are grown?
Okay, whose children?
I was thinking, oh, all of the children are grown.
Whose children are these?
Seuss. So I don't know if that's everybody's children, I guess.
Everybody besides who?
Mine?
No. Read again. Sue and Seuss only works for, read that.
So it just only works for everyone who isn't I, you, or we. So it'd be their children?
Seuss would typically not open a sentence by itself because it needs context.
Okay.
Because it can work for so many people, we typically establish first my sister, right? My sister has 3 kids. Her kids are grown, right?
Oh, okay.
So this is just an example out of the blue. You don't know particularly who we're talking about, and it doesn't really matter. All I wanted you to know, it's not it's not mine, it's not yours, and it's not our kids. You understand?
Right. It's somebody else's.
Right. So all you need to say is, just pick one out of the blue, whoever you want it, except the IU.
Okay. So their or his,
Yes.
whatever, their children are grown.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Now you give me back a sentence like this.
Um, um,
Okay, read that out loud.
their dogs are not here. So I probably say I'm trying to say their dogs are not here.
Say that one more time.
Their dogs are not here.
Perfect. Their dogs are not here. Very good. Very good. Okay, give me more.
Um, uh,
Read it out loud because I also want to hear you say that.
where are your dogs?
You can't say, okay, unless you're using the you plural. If it's me and my husband, so we are plural people here.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And you dropped one really, really important word. Say that to me in English. Say that to me in English.
Where are your dogs?
Okay. Find the word are in your sentence, please.
Are they Sue? No?
You put the word are in the wrong place and you use the wrong kind of are. So please try again.
Okay. I know, don't they?
Yeah,
I'm trying to tap it.
good.
Dang. So donde son perros.
Okay, I'm telling you that the sun is wrong. Go back to your printout and tell me why the sun is wrong here, please.
Is that one you sent me already? I mean, today?
That printout from the first day that it's titled M is an R.
Okay.
I'm gonna send it again on the screen, but this is a really
No,
important.
I have it. I have it here. I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's the one.
So Closer?
No. Why
Okay.
do you keep putting the word
Oh.
son in there? Tell me your logic.
Because I'm not sure which is the correct word.
No. Okay. You can you locate the word son on the printout?
Yeah.
Okay. Find the word son on the printout. Tell me the word that's right in front of us.
I'm looking at the wrong printout.
The printout is on the screen if you need reference.
Oh. So ¿dónde está?
Locate the word son. What word
Right,
is next?
they are. They are.
What is the Spanish word that's next to the son? Okay, you're doing something wrong. Let's find out why and how come. How do you say they are in Spanish? Read from the printout.
Son or
Excellent. That is separated by a slash. So you only pick one or the other. You cannot ever have both in the same sentence.
okay, right.
Okay, that's why. So, ¿dónde están? Anytime you want to ask where is or are something, that catchphrase is ¿dónde están or está, the proper word for that occasion, right? So, ¿dónde están sus perros?
Okay, that's good. Flopping stone and sus. Okay.
Do you see a mistake now?
Uh,
Okay, good. You cannot overcompensate. If you're not sure, you cannot throw 5 words hoping one of them is the right one. That's not how we do it.
okay.
Okay, good work. Okay, perfect sentence. Do you see the logic why? Read it in Spanish, follow the logic.
¿Dónde están sus perros?
Okay?
Where are your dogs?
Okay, I want you to give me more sentences with donde están or donde está, whatever. For example. Give me more of those. I want us to practice this for a few minutes.
Okay. Let's see. Well, I think this is right. I was just looking at trying to find the cheat sheet.
Fine, take your time. I don't expect you to do it in lightning speed. That's fine. Okay. Look at the word su. A few minutes ago, I said that su always describes a singular object. Agreed?
So where's your house?
Okay, now look at your printout. Look at the word están and tell me if it refers to a singular or a plural.
That would plural.
Okay, where are your house? Am I correct in English?
Well, no, not exactly grammatically, no.
I'm not correct, right? Because are is always for multiple things. Where are your house? Not correct?
Right, no.
This is the reason your sentence is not correct in Spanish.
¿Dónde es su casa?
S is a fixed quality. A casa is a location. Try again, please.
¿Dónde está?
Exactly. Makes sense? Whereas the house means the house location. That's why you choose that temporary.
Yeah.
Okay, one more, please.
Okay.
Sure.
Let's see. Where is the water?
You picked the fixed quality of is. And where
Okay,
is
so
the water is a location. So change that.
well, I was thinking like the ocean. I should have said the ocean. That's
Well,
kind of
it's a
fixed,
location. It still is a location, agreed?
right?
You
So it's
asked
still
about a location in essence, right?
okay.
That's why. And La Aqua is the water. If I go to you in the middle of your town, where's the water? You're gonna think I'm a crazy person.
Maybe if you look really thirsty, I wouldn't think so, but
Okay, this is the work, Jim. When you think about what to say something, you actually have to decide if it's a fixed or a temporary quality, if it's singular or plural, and all those things need to align.
Mhm.
You're gonna make a lot of mistakes during the next few months. That is natural.
Yeah, right.
The biggest value of this subject, it helps you to decipher what it is you're hearing. Many times you will not know all the words. You will hear things and you half understand sentences. And you can recognize if it's singular or plural or female or male or which person is doing it, that gives you a lot more info instantaneously.
Mhm.
Okay? That's why.
Do you have anything you would recommend for me to listen to just review things like music or?
No, because listening is a passive action. I have advanced students that listen to podcasts, but they still can't talk. It doesn't make them talk better. That is a passive action. The only remedy is
Right.
hard
Oh,
work.
no. I didn't mean instead of. I just wanted to augment and add to my learning experience.
Okay, so I'll give you an assignment that will show you miraculous results within a week.
Okay, great.
I want you to write a sentence for each person on the printout, for each word.
For each word on the printout?
And this is the printout in question, it's on the screen.
Okay.
You have 18 in total, so I want you to write me 18 sentences.
Okay, so for this, and
Yes,
is our
using
present
the
time.
belongings, right?
Okay.
If that, I mean, that makes it a little harder, but it involves two elements at the same time, so it makes you progress faster, right? You could do
Right.
30 sentences if you wanted to. You could just do 18 with two elements.
Right.
Okay?
And
It's really important that you get that right from the beginning. I don't want you to get bored and say, okay, let's move on. But 3 months from now, you don't really know this really well, because this is the key. This is the gateway to the past and to the future. You will have the same list with different words for the past time. And then you have two past times. So as you progress, you need to know this really well so you can decipher between this and the past forms of it, right?
Right. Okay.
So it's a lot of investment of hard work in the first month, and it pays off like exponentially later.
Right. So lay the foundation now. Yeah.
You don't have to take my word for it. This is my professional advice. I've seen that hinder people like time and time again along down the road. Preferably you wouldn't waste your time and your energy and just kind of skip the step, you know?
Well, I'm paying you for your advice, so I'll take it.
Okay, so hopefully by Friday, if you can, by Friday or Monday, just write me 18 sentences on those and take your time to make them correct. Okay, so also you can write down a formula. So I want you to copy this from the screen in really big letters and make a really nice big frame around it in the middle of a new page so you can always find this. Every time you have to say where is or where are, this is what you say, those two words.
Okay. put those in a Word document right now.
I want you to also, I prefer you to write everything in your own handwriting before you do the computer stuff, because it goes a long way to avoid anchoring.
Right.
Okay, it's scientifically proven when we write something down, it's 30% anchors more.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. So formal donde.
Yeah. It's kind of like a catchphrase, donde está, right? And
Yes.
if you make 30
And-
sentences with donde está, I'm guarantee you're gonna get it by sentence 31.
Well, these are things that I have heard all the time, like coming into a classroom or we meet or whatever. ¿Dónde está?
The fact you heard that doesn't mean you took ownership of it, did you?
Yeah, well, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Write 31 sentences and do that way. Okay. What else?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so at the end of the week, you're gonna tell me if you feel, we're gonna learn a bunch more things. And by the end of this week, you're gonna tell me if you feel we're running too fast, if we're progressing too slow, or if we are in a good pace for you. Because we have a lot to learn and we're gonna find a balance point. Okay?
Yeah. No, thank you. Okay, good.
All right, good. Okay, so that's your homework. You're gonna write me sentences on this. Let's switch gears. And I want to hear you saying those words in Spanish. Please read them out of the screen.
Do you want me to say it in English or just the Spanish?
Oh, the Spanish, to hear your pronunciation here.
Okay. So starting at the top, sí, pero, también, el, la, las, los, y, o, en, por qué.
Perfect.
Okay.
Your task 4 weeks from now, preferably you will know all of them by heart.
I know most of these already, but I need to just practice them. The C for if is one that I didn't know before, but I did know the others. That's good.
Okay. This is an example of how you can make a sentence with this. Read my sentence out loud, please.
¿Por qué su perro no está aquí?
Good. What did I say?
Why is your dog not here?
Dog? Who is dog? Decide which person.
Sue. I guess I'm confused about the Sue part. Why is I know it's not the dog or his dog.
Good, no problem. Go flip your notebook. Tell me, where did you write the definition of Sue? And if it's not on a really big letter in the middle of a brand new page, you're gonna do it right now. Easily. I'm telling you, it works.
His dog.
Excellent.
Where's his dog? Why is his dog not here?
Excellent.
Interesting. Okay, good.
Okay, good. This is a formula. I'm going to teach you how to work with it, and it becomes progressively simpler once you get the hang of it. Okay. This is preferably, if you want to copy it like this into a new page, put a big frame around it, really big Sharpie color, easy to find. That's one glance, easy to find. This is what this means. This is what I use it.
Right,
Right?
right.
Okay, take a minute and do that.
Okay.
If you haven't already, take a minute and do that now.
As we speak.
Next, read those words out loud.
¿Qué? ¿Quién? ¿Cómo? ¿Cuándo? ¿Cuánto? ¿Cuál? Quizás. Con. Sin. ¿Quién es? ¿Qué onda?
Very good. How many of those do you know by heart and you're certain you can use them?
¿Qué? ¿Quién? ¿Cómo? ¿Cuándo? ¿Cuánto? I didn't know cuál or quizás. And if there's a double R, I have a hard time rolling my R's, so I'll kind of fake it there sometimes.
Okay, that's no problem about the R's. It doesn't take away much from you.
And then the other, I didn't know que onda. So there's only two I didn't really know, que onda and quizás. So what's up and maybe.
Another example for you. Okay, read this one out loud.
Ella está aquí con sus perros.
What does that mean?
The girl is here with her dogs.
Say that again.
The girl is here with her dogs.
She,
Or
specifically.
she is here.
Right?
Okay.
Awesome. Now, this may not seem like a really important sentence, but when you make plans to meet with people, meet at the plaza on Sunday or whatever, we all make plans, we all have friends. This silly, simple sentences are pretty much most of our conversation.
Yeah.
Going
right.
somewhere, waiting for somebody, and yada, yada, yada.
And those are the ones I want to know for sure. Yeah.
It just makes it easier, right? It's
Yeah.
easier. If you know this one, you can move along to the other stuff.
Yeah.
Right? What's for lunch?
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. So when I say make sentences, literally come up with the stuff. You can look at the English first, make you first your English in sentence in English, and just translate it to Spanish. Does that make sense?
Right.
Okay. Make sense? Pretend you're meeting friends for lunch. You're like, who's here, who's not? Where did you park? She's parking. We're going into the
right. So I can know what I want to say in English and then formulate it into Spanish correctly.
Yeah, just transfer your everyday life from English to Spanish.
Right.
Okay. Okay, so now you look at some of the printouts and give me a sentence or two, please.
So the in Spanish one here?
Okay, well, look at all your printouts and come up with 2 sentences for me.
So I'm looking at the printout that says in Spanish.
All of them.
Okay.
Pick whichever one you want from all the printouts you have accessible to you. Just
okay.
For a little bit.
Let's see here. I'm on the spot. I'm a little flummoxed here.
Okay. Okay, look at the green printout. Confusing but necessary. Okay. Keep your eyes on it. I'm sending you a sentence using a word from that particular printout.
Okay. So that's a question asking if is your wife here too?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right? That makes sense? That's what I said. Like you pick a word and you make a sentence with it.
Okay.
Now you try. Look at the green printout, pick a word, and give me a sentence. Okay, let me.
Oh, I was going to start typing something, but go ahead.
Okay, let me see. Okay, now translated. This is again from the green one. If you need help, I'll help. If you don't need help, I'll just wait back. You tell me what to do.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Next time you're going to substitute the word dog for the plumber or the whatever, right?
Right.
Anybody. Okay,
Oh,
what?
man.
You're doing good. Give me one more.
Okay.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah, no worries. So I have a sentence there.
Okay. Read it out loud.
My wife is here with the dog.
Okay, now tell me my wife is here with our daughter, with my daughter or other or whatever.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm not sure how to say our.
Just say our for now. We're gonna do that in
Okay.
the other lesson.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Except for our.
Okay, let me teach you a new word.
Okay.
Here and there.
A key, a ye.
Excellent. Perfect. So now tell me my wife and my daughter is there with my daughter, right?
Okay. I forgot how to spell a ye. A-L-I.
A-H-I, yes.
A-H-I, a ye.
Yeah, perfect. Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Excellent. Perfect. Perfect.
Well,
Perfect.
okay. Don't get used to it being perfect.
Okay, one more. You're getting the hang of
Yeah.
it. So I want you to prove it to yourself. It's easy. So keep going.
Oh, use soy?
No, because soy means I am, and that's gonna be kind of hard to do sentences with.
Okay.
Use the temporary location of position, because
Okay. Okay.
that is a bit more frequent than the fixed one. Use the word and. Start using the word and.
And?
Yeah, from the green printout. For that one. Me and my wife, my daughter and my wife, right? My daughter and my wife and the dog.
Oh.
And my son and his wife.
So I'm guessing I wasn't sure if I was trying to say my wife and me, or is it my wife and I?
Okay, so what is the word for I?
Yo.
Excellent. Just use the ones you know. They're perfect.
Okay, so mi esposa y yo no aquí.
So you're gonna use the word are in your English sentence? What do you want to say to me in English?
Me and my wife are here.
Okay, or aren't here,
But-
whatever. But
Oh, right.
put the Spanish word are in there. It needs to be there.
Okay.
No discounts anymore. You're on class time now.
So is that correct?
Yes, perfect. See, you got that. Yeah, very good.
Okay.
Good.
So
One more.
then
Yeah.
I'm gonna redo that wife and me one. Oops. So mi esposa y yo, not you, no estamos aquí ahora. We're not here now. Okay, cool.
Good work. Very, very good work. Very, very good work. Okay, give me one more. Final one.
Yeah, thank you. The dog is there. El perro es
Yeah, sure. Sure.
okay.
Another walks in, chit-chatting. Where's your dog? Dog's over there?
No,
Sure.
pointing toward that direction, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna help somebody find their dog, right? Went that way.
Yeah, right. I bet I'll do that a lot when I'm in Mexico.
There you go. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's another standing assignment. You're gonna look at those printouts and work with as many words as you can.
Yeah. Okay.
You will see that you start simply. As you progress, you can make very impressive sentences.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm going to try to. I'm spending an hour with you. I'm going to try to spend at least an hour every day as well working on sentences. That's kind of, I need a formula in my head, a game plan.
Okay, I'm not a big fan of setting strict rules. If it becomes too much work, sometimes it gets boring and tedious and people kind of cut loose from that.
Yeah.
Make whatever works for you.
Yeah. And I may not do it all in one
5
sitting.
hours a week.
Yeah.
You don't really need to do a lot of homework outside of it. It's pretty intensive as it is.
Yeah.
If you feel you benefit and you're motivated, do it. If an hour is too much, do 15 minutes. Start small. Start with like.
Yeah. Well, small, just so you know, I'm retired, so I've got lots of time.
Knock yourself.
And I'm highly motivated because I want to be as fluent a speaker as I can be when we move. I won't be perfect, I know, but I want to be way better than I am.
Okay.
By the time we get there.
Okay, so here is your assignment. I'm going to type it into the screen just so remembering everything.
Okay. Okay, I wrote that down.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. I am going to want you to have 36 sentences in total. Okay.
Okay.
You
By Friday?
If
Just
it works for you by
whatever.
Friday, great. If it works for you by Monday, I'm pretty sure between now and Monday you might be able to achieve 36.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's try. Like Friday is good. If you need
Okay.
an extension, take it until Monday.
Right.
All
Okay.
right?
That's a
36
good goal.
sentences. Between now and Monday, you are going to have them numbered and like 36.
Yeah.
It's one of the sure proof ways to get a subject. You write 36 things about it and that's it, right?
Right.
It's actually 65, but let's start with 36.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Next, we have 10 minutes. Do you want to get some general vocabulary? Do you want
Mhm.
explanation of something? Do you want general conversation? What do you want to do for next minutes?
I like vocabulary. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel
Okay.
that my vocabulary is fairly limited, considering
Vocabulary
all
is fairly limited. Okay. Here are 2 documents with vocabulary. So on the screen, read them all out loud, please.
okay. Clue words. Después, antes, con, sin, lejos, cerca, siempre, nunca, de.
Excellent. The word day is how we say from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Those are good. And then the other one. Después, antes, ya. Oh, interesting. Okay. Entonces, luego, nunca, siempre, con frecuencia, frecuencia.
Frequency. Say frequency 2
Oh,
times.
frecuencia. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I know that there are a lot of English Spanish words that are similar like that. Like
There's quite a few, yes.
cellular, frecuencia, or frecuencia.
Excellent.
Okay. A veces, una vez. Oh, interesting. I always thought una vez was one word. It's 2. Okay. Tarde, temprano, luego, solo una vez, solo esta vez, solo cuando.
With
Okay.
this one document, you can literally use every word in a sentence and it will work with almost anything.
Okay.
Right?
Can I use the words from these 2 handouts in my sentences for my assignment?
From those 2 and the previous 2 that are on the screen also.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, literally like pick the first word. Okay, only when. Great. Only when the dog is here, my wife is here. I don't know.
Right.
Make it work, right? Like, because it will work.
Got it.
Guarantee
Yeah.
you'll find an occasion to say something similar. Have fun. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Cool.
Okay, I want to give you an example before we go. Look at the word sometimes.
Um,
I can print out.
is that on the second one? Always. Yeah. A veces. Okay.
Okay, read the sentence out loud.
All 3 of those?
No, I just
Sorry?
read, no, just the last one.
Okay. A veces mi esposa no está aquí en lunes. Sometimes we're not here on Mondays.
No, it's not we are, it's somebody else. Look at
Oh,
the,
yeah. Sometimes my wife is not here on Mondays.
right? Perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited. A lot more starting to click in my head. Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
The meeting every day is definitely helping me, and being one-on-one with you. I can't hide in the back of the classroom, which is what I usually do. I'm not real aggressive in class, in the group. I like to watch. I'm an observer. So being alone with just you and me is the best for me. So I'm very happy with that. Cool.
Thank
cool.
you. I'm happy. Can I have your permission to post it? It's always helpful for
Oh yeah.
future students.
Please. Yeah. There's nothing private about that. Please feel free.
Thank
If
you.
I told you something a little more private, I'd hope you have discretion there.
Yes, that goes without saying.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I'm not sure we'll go there anyway. But yes, please feel free.
Yeah, something that can help somebody like you who's thinking, not sure if, you know, it could help somebody. There
Yeah.
you go. I'll see you tomorrow. Go work.
Yeah, I'm writing sentences now. Thank you so much.
Hasta luego. Bye.
Hasta.